Hello, everybody. How we doing? How we doing? My name is Quantic Flux, and today we're going to be checking out the 1.0 release of a game called Click and Conquer. This is one we checked out the demo of a few months back, and I really enjoyed it. Apparently, the gameplay loop is similar to Digseum, although I haven't played that one. But essentially, it's a very relaxing, a weirdly relaxing, incremental bomb-dropping game, and it's a lot of fun. Big thanks to the dev for sending this copy my way. Before we get into the video, I'm going to do a sales pitch. I hope that you guys don't mind, but if you like the content that I put out on the channel, the best way to support me and the channel is by liking and or commenting on the videos. It really does help a lot on a channel of this size. Every single like and comment really does matter, and it would be a great way to support the channel if you'd like to do that. With that out of the way, though, why don't we head on in, check out Click and Conquer. Okay, we do be conquering. Go to the peaceful prairie. If you've not seen this game before, essentially we're kind of playing like reverse Minesweeper almost. We currently have 4 grenades. We're trying to hit 4 enemies, which is not super easy to do when you drop 1 bomb at a time. I've missed entirely. I am terrible. You hate to see it. Let's play again. I'm going to make this so that the sound effects are a little bit lower and the music is a little bit higher, I think. Because the bombs are very loud, but I can't... Okay, that didn't help at all. Hold on. Let's see if bombs are even on the track. Okay, they definitely are. Okay, I think that's better. I cannot believe I just missed again. Can't even start the game until I hit some freaking guys. All right, can you guys get exploded, please? Please? There we go, finally. Oh my goodness. Okay, lucky. Okay, and now we've got some cash money. We can start our research. Wonderful. 10 buckaroonies per second. You'll love to see it. Can't afford the next upgrade. There's the prestige. We don't want to do that yet for sure. I am going to do that now. And I actually am going to sit here and do this again. There we go. All right. Put me in. I'm ready to do murder. You guys probably deserve getting exploded, right? Totally. That's how I'm going to justify the, the extreme killing that I'm doing currently. Wonderful. Okay, what you got for me? +1 bomb? Seems pretty good. I'd rather have the money, though, if I'm being totally honest. All right. I'm not even going to look at the other things because that's going to make me want to stay there on that menu. I cannot believe how bad I am at exploding people. Okay, what do you got for me? More cash money? Unlock No Man's Land, +3 max papers. Reveals nearby tiles on hit. Could be very useful. +1 bomb, I'll take it. Probably should reveal nearby tiles on hit so I stop freaking missing constantly. Oh my goodness. I do think it's very funny how they instantly turn into skeletons. There's no chance for them to do anything else. They're just immediately very dead. All right, peaceful prairie. You're not going to be peaceful for long. Because now I'm doing big murders. There we go. Now we are leveling up our bomb-dropping empire. Oh my god, I got all of them. You'll love to see it. Okay, we've leveled up Peaceful Prairie, and now we're getting +5% cash money per second. That is fantastic. We love to see it. I don't want to unlock that yet. I would rather get more money. Okay, fair enough. Okay, so we've maxed out everything that I could currently get except for the new area. So, oh my goodness, you guys are all chilling next to each other, huh? Okay, you've done a murder. Done 4 murders. Oh no, I still don't have enough cash money? That's crazy. Okay. You? Unlucky for you guys. Why would you stand near each other when I'm, I'm tossing grenades? Okay, let's unlock No Man's Land. What you got for me? Last area? Oh my goodness, you guys are cooked. 3% chance to spawn papers. I probably should, but instead I'm going to get more money. This is a much bigger area. Okay, so now we're hitting in a 1x3. That is helpful. I got a paper. Apparently I can have 3 papers at a time. I don't fully remember what papers do. Ah, you spend them when you prestige. Got it. So I guess you kind of want to... Probably want to prestige once you have max papers. So you can have 6 total, seems like. At least from the upgrades that I see. Probably was a better way to drop that bomb. Okay, one of you have escaped. Lucky. 10% per second. You'll love to see it. Yeah, I mean, more money. Just seems good. I would like a higher chance to spawn these things, but also I feel like I want to have that upgrade before I start getting too many of them, since it's going to feel like a waste, you know? I am curious if it's worth trying to max out the first area before we... Oops, I already killed you. Lucky. You survived, sir. I wasted one of my grenades. Okay, more cash. More spawn chance for those. It seems like probably it's easier to explode people in the first area. You lucked out. Frickin' tank. It seems like it's easier to cover the entire map in the first area, but the upgrades seem maybe less valuable. Oops. Hold on. We'll go back to it. Why not? We're at 5 out of 6 EXP. I haven't been paying attention, but I'm guessing that the thing that gets you EXP is probably murdering lads, right? Yeah, I mean, we got 4 EXP. We killed 4 dudes, so probably that's what it is. So the more efficient we get at murder, the faster we level these up. It is worth half the value, though, so it's kind of like... It does feel like a bit of a waste. Three, 2, 1. I think that is 4. Okay, we got another paper. We're almost maxed on papers. Okay, let's go back to No Man's Land. I should probably try to save for the, I definitely could have gotten both of you with one. Should probably try to save for the next area so we don't accidentally overflow on, these papers. But also... Also, I, didn't do that. I like clicking buttons, man. Okay, grenades on tanks, not the super most efficient thing you can do. My guess is that tanks are probably worth more EXP, though, right? There's no reason to do anything but play again, since we don't have the 32,000 for the next upgrade. Okay, that was lucky. Not for them, but for me. Okay, so we got 2 and a tank. Let's see if it's worth more. It's absolutely not. It's only detrimental. Tanks exist only to absorb your grenades, which is good to know. Okay, we've maxed out on papers. But luckily, we just got the ability to unlock the new area. Wonderful. 40 buckaroonies per second. Blast area by 2 cells would be very helpful. Even more papers. Okay, hold the phone. 10% income. Okay. Seems like you start to get 256,000. Holy crap. Seems like you start to get wacky and wild. I think the second I hit the papers, though, the max papers, I'm probably gonna prestige. Because it feels like a waste not to. Okay, we're doing it in a cross formation now. Ooh, you guys are in trouble. Lucky. Okay. I like the music, by the way. It's very relaxing. Which is odd since I'm, doing a large amount of murder on people. 15K. I'm going to sit here and wait. I know I shouldn't because it's a video, but my incremental desires are getting the better of me. Just want to sit there and let the money count up. Okay, not ideal. We missed a guy. Sad times. Okay. More cash money. You know I love to see it. 32 for 10% more. It is worth more than 40. Ooh, there's intel in this one. You are screwing me on this, man. Okay, give me the 10%. Didn't unlock anything new. Good to know. Wrecked. You gotta feel pretty unlucky if you're standing there in fog and a grenade falls from the sky and does a big murder on you, huh? What are the odds? Okay, how much is the next one in here? 46. Pretty expensive. Definitely worth more than the 40, but, what are we doing here? Okay, more intel. That's so unlucky for you, dude. Tell your friends not to come into my fog zone. Speaking of which, you think we're, defending ourselves, or are we just going out and killing a bunch of people? It's a fair question, I'd say. All right, 10% more. I don't think we're getting anywhere near the 256 before getting our 6 intel, so... Yeah, I mean, we're prestiging, baby. Want to see what the unlocks are? You, sir. Yeah, real lucky, my friend. All right. We do be prestiging. Yeah. I probably shouldn't have. Whoa. Doubles income? Sure. 300% per kill? Sure, I'll take that. +1 bomb seems good. +1 enemy seems good. Intel retention pills. Keep intel after prestiging. Do I want that? That's going to make it so I have to prestige even more often than I was planning on. 9 intel. Holy crap, you're out of your mind. I do think having more bombs and enemies is probably more valuable than this other stuff. Increasing blast area is nuts. +5 per second when all targets are destroyed. That's also helpful. I'd rather just have a wider blast area. Yeah. All right, sir. You are screwed, my dude. The peaceful prairie will not remain peaceful for very long. So, if I'm understanding this correctly, we're already bombing in a 3-bopper line. Oh, unlucky for you guys. Why would you stand next to each other? Okay. Boom. Probably should have gotten more bombs, but I didn't. So here we are. Gonna do it again, see if they learn their lesson. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Wow. Unlucky. Alright, more bomb. More money. Yeah, we like that. Wow, we are cruising this time. We're making a lot more money. Go figure. Turns out doubling your income. Kind of a big deal. Oh, you poor guys don't stand a chance anymore. Got like 1,000 freaking grenades over here, man. More money. We love to see it. We're maxed. Can't afford that yet, so let's go back and do some more murder. Ooh. Bummer for you guys. We had 4 grenades left over. Holy. Alright, unlock. You. I can't even talk. Absolutely do that is what I was trying to say. How much is prestiging now? Did it like double in cost? Oh my god! That is significantly more expensive. It was 16k before. Holy. Alright, No Man's Land, here I come. At least in No Man's Land, you know, it's telling you not to be here. Peaceful Prairie is like, dude, hang out. Chill out a while. Why not? Alright. You have been successfully destroyed. Really? Was there only 5? Are you lying to me, game? Need more money. Money me? Money now? I make that freaking... I make that Sunny reference every time I think about money. And, I feel like only one person has recognized it so far. I thought It's Always Sunny was a pretty popular show. One of my favorite shows of all time. Big fan. Oops, I should probably have gotten that other upgrade. I'm too lazy to go back, though. Okay. Good stuff. Good stuff. How much money? 12,000? I'm not waiting around for that. Are you crazy? I say, knowing full well. I'll need to wait a second more. Listen, I respect your time. Get out of here. Okay, we got 1 out of 6 intel. You love to see that. 32k. I don't know about that. Give me more cash money. Thank you. No Man's Land. Here I come. Oh my goodness. Game's trying to make me prestige really fast, huh? Get triple-nated. Okay, what you got for me, game? 32k, can't afford. Alright, we got a boom. We got a boom. Oh my goodness. You're gonna make me overflow on intel, man. Okay, we're like real close to overflowing. Kind of a big deal. 10% income's so good, but pretty far away. Oh no, we're gonna hit our max intel right here. Assuming I actually find it. Unlucky. I maxed out. I can't prestige. Okay. We're gonna wait like a second. There we go. Okay, no more intel, guys. No more. I do not need it. Ah, of course. Of course. I guess this is a good opportunity to find out what happens. Did I get more explosion radius without noticing? It's a good opportunity to find out what happens when, you overflow on intel. Does it give you money? Doesn't seem like it. 36k. I mean, we hit it while I was seeing how much we had. So we're going in like a weird, almost diagonal shape at this point. Hmm. Ooh, I thought I ran out of grenades, so I was gonna say, you lucky so-and-so. Nope, I had too many. Sorry, dude. Alright, what you got for me? More cash money? 256, huh? I mean, I'm tempted to go for that, but it feels like it makes more sense to prestige first, since it's 144. Yeah, I did drop that exactly in the wrong spot. I don't care about intel, though. I already have enough. Get out of here. 67K is nowhere near the amount required to do anything. Okay. You. I guess there's not a strong reason to do that, but might as well. Oh my goodness, things are getting expensive, man. Yeah, I guess it doesn't seem super valuable to go back and do the older ones. Although, I guess if you get your explosion radius big enough and you have enough enemies, you could probably wipe out the entire screen at once, right? I mean, we're already pretty close to doing that. There's only 4 enemies here, though. It seems like it, at least from what I've seen so far, it seems like it always takes 6. So I guess if you get 6 enemies in a spot and then drop bombs big enough to explode everything, then every time you're getting 5% for this area, and that seems maybe worth it at that point, you know? It's very expensive. We're probably just going to prestige before we do that, you know? More intel. I'm getting way too lucky on the intel, which is very unlucky. Okay, we're going to prestige again. Yeah. Okay, last zone seems crazy. I think we got to get more enemies. 50% chance to reveal an enemy on kill. 300% money per tank kill. I kind of just want more enemies, but I also kind of want to know there's more stuff over here. There's not. Okay, more enemies seems good. I was just looking to see if there's like an indication of which ones split off. Not that I can see. All right, how close are we to murdering this entire zone already? We're in a cross formation. Okay, 50-50 shot. Nice. Get out of here. We are freaking loaded, dude. I just don't need more bombs, man. So I guess we're probably going to be dropping in a full square once I get that other upgrade, huh? Because it started doing a diagonal thing. We don't super need that. Okay. No man's land. We're coming. Unlucky for you guys. Get out of here. Okay, no man's land. Ooh, you guys are screwed, my dude. How much is prestiging? Oh my goodness. So, okay, this time it kind of makes sense to go for the next area before tanks. Kind of makes sense to go for the next area instead of prestiging because there are similar costs, is what I was going to say. Very hot right now, by the way, in real life, and making it hard for me to think. Set a record for the temperature yesterday. For hottest day ever recorded in my area, which is, it's just so fun when you don't have AC, you know? Okay. So yeah, excuse me if my commentary is a bit off. Not that it's ever super on. Okay. Unlucky for you, sir. Alright, we're getting pretty explodey at this point. Man, oh man, am I not making money fast enough, huh? Okay, I'm gonna sit here and get this just to max it out. And now we need 32k. I feel like it might already make some sense to just go to Peaceful Prairie and just murder that every time. Because we're guaranteed 5% every time, no? I mean, yeah, because... Oh, I guess that's a good point. I don't know if, does Intel count for EXP murder? Seems like yes. Okay. Last area by 2 cells. Now it definitely makes sense to do this. Because it's just every time. Yeah, I guess I did that the wrong way. It's every time we're gonna get a level. It also makes it so we could see how high the max level is. And yeah, it takes 2 bombs to kill the entire freaking zone now. Probably should save up for the 10% increase. Boom, boom. Okay, never mind. Good point. Doesn't take 2 bombs. Takes almost 2 bombs, though. Boom. I feel like, I'm pretty sure in the demo I checked, and it goes above level 30, if I remember correctly. So there's not a super strong reason to try and test the limits here. It might be infinite for all I know. Okay. We're already maxed on our intel, and that is a big old bummerooski. 256 versus 272. Yeah, I guess it definitely makes more sense to go for that at this point. I'm gonna go back to No Man's Land in a second just to see how fast it is to destroy that entire area, because we're not doing it in like 3 bombs, but it is worth twice as much, you know? And I guess we're kind of technically doing it in 4 bombs. That is getting expensive. Okay, so we're bombing in a square. We go here, 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 and we kill everything. Yeah. Assuming there's no tanks. Okay. You give me your upgrade. So yeah, if we're getting it in 1 every time, I think it does make more sense to just do this. How dare you frickin' do tanks? It kind of does feel like at a certain point it's a waste to upgrade your ability to get intel. Because it seems like I definitely messed this up. Luckily, it didn't matter. Seems like it's actively bad for you to get intel if you're maxed out, because I don't see it giving me any sort of other bonus. I could be mistaken, but yeah. If it's not giving us any benefit and it's actively taking away from money we could be getting, it's like, maybe I shouldn't upgrade the chance to get more. Okay. Maxed out on that, so now all we need is like 256k, I think I said. Boom, 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 boom. Dunzo. I'm curious if we get like other types of explosive devices here. My guess is probably, since the key art shows missiles, and so does that right there, and we're still dropping grenades. Oh, tank. Tank, I'm gonna need you to stop getting exploded into, you frickin' jerk. We definitely maxed out everything, right? Yeah, we did. Okay, so keep going. We'll do one more. Probably should have just sat there, to be honest, but we'll do one more. We'll explode everybody. Okay. New area just dropped. What you got for me? 80 per second. Plus one bomb and... Ooh, dynamite? Hell yeah, dude. 500 buckaroonies per kill. More intel? I definitely don't need that. 2.4 million. Holy. Okay, jungle? What you looking like, my friend? What's our thing look like? It's huge. Holy crap. Oh, it is still a grenade, though. I thought we were going to be dropping dynamite now. Unlucky for you, friend. A lot of money. It's a lot of money. How much is this? 272,000? I mean, we should probably get up to the intel amount there. And then prestige again. Okay, we're in a weird, wacky, wild, wonky shape. Intel, wonderful. Just give me more intel chance. All right, so we're like, yeah, we're real weird with it. I think it might just be worth it to do the same thing I was doing before and ignore the extra 2 tiles. 272k, huh? I'm gonna sit here for a second. I'm gonna max this bad boy out. Never mind, I didn't max it. Anyways, the second we get more intel, I'm gonna save for moving on. Good, 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 good. Got the intel. I don't know why I did that. I did say I was going to save up to move on. You're screwing me with these freaking tanks, huh? Get out of here. Okay. We'll do one more. Probably should have just sat on that screen, to be honest. Get out of here. Okay. We prestige again. Okay, what you got for me here? I don't super care about that. I do want to see if there's more stuff over this way, though. Okay, I chose the absolutely wrong ones. Turns out I should have chosen this one to move this way. Might as well do that. Okay. You... Unlucky for you guys. Got a lot of freaking bombs, my friend. Just don't need more bombs. I really don't, but it's fine. Got all the bombs in the world. I would like increased explosion range. Although it is the wonky increase, to be honest. I don't know how helpful I think that is. The diagonal one. Not unhelpful. That is for true. But I do like the square better, if I'm being honest. I think we just avoid the Intel upgrades for now. Because we're gonna get them, you know? More money. More. And yeah, I do think it kind of makes sense to just do this, since we do it in like 4 bombs usually. Money me. 32K, huh? A lot of money. Certainly not a small amount. Should probably check how much it takes to prestige again. $554,000. So it does not make sense to go to the next area. Because that was like 2.7 million or something. Something redonkulous. I'm gonna save for a second to get here. So I want more blast radius. I guess I've already made you wait this long. We might as well get this before we move on. Okay, now we're in a square. Now it makes sense to go here. Square, 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 square. Wonderful, wonderful. Now we're going to be cruising. Probably at some point should grab that. I'm not gonna. Because it seems like you have some amount of Intel percentage before you get any upgrades, because we did get some Intel upgrades previously without having any. Yeah, like that. My bomb dropping is getting wonky. It's not in the perfect square that I'm aiming for. 10%, you love to see it. No man's land, I'm coming back to destroy you. You're a freaking nerd. Getting real wonky with this. That was not logical or well thought out. Was she at 256? Oh, hold the phone. Coming in too fast. Okay. Boom. Boom, I missed. Boom. Boom. Wonderful. Yeah. We max out the income one in the top right? I do not remember. We're about to find out. I did. Okay. 55K, sure. I'm wondering, I mean, we're going to hit prestige stuff fast once we double our income. Unless it gets wicked expensive. Which, you know, it probably does. You can't balance for double the income without getting real expensive, you know? Because we're currently sitting at almost 4,000 a second. Now we're at 4,000 a second, and we doubling that? Kind of wacky. Now, it does cost every single Intel that we could possibly have to get the double income. It's 9. So it's not exactly cheap, that's for sure. Was it 256 to get the next area, I think? Oops. I missed. Yeah, I think the Intel upgrades are maybe bait, and you don't need them until you have unlocked everything else and are actively trying to prestige. If you somehow manage to not have enough enough intel by that time, you know? I almost dropped too many bombs in one spot. I forgot there was a second tank. Okay. 256, huh? We're definitely going to hit that while I'm in here. I guess the 300% on tanks is kind of a worthwhile upgrade. We did not hit it while I was in here. Thought for sure we would. Okay, Dynamite. Still think it makes the most sense to go here. I mean, that's a lot of intel. But to finish my thought, because I didn't finish my thought. What I was saying is, I guess the tank upgrade is kind of nice because until you get the prestige upgrade that makes it worth 300% more, it's kind of like tanks are actively only bad. Then at least you got like a consolation prize, you know? Okay. How much is this? 2.4 million. It's just not going to happen. 504,000 is what we're looking at as our next upgrade. You do need to get max intel, though, before then. I missed. Yeah. Just get more money. Money it up. Boom, 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 boom. Get out of here. Getting quite expensive, my friend. 0.4 million, it's not going to happen. So 500 thou. We do need the intel, though, still, so... I should probably max that out before moving on. Yeah. Okay, we're kind of at the point where I should probably do that. And also that. Boom, boom. A lot of tanks in this one, huh? Get out of here. Okay, put me back in, coach. I'm wondering if my strategy to max out the lower level ones is a waste of time. Because leveling up the higher ones definitely is more valuable. I think it was 5% more per level, right? I'm sure someone could do the math on that and tell me if what I'm doing makes sense. Makes sense to my dumb brain. Okay, we got our intel max, so now we just need 500 thou. Get out of here. Overkill. I don't know why I went back into that instead of just doing a play again. All right, boom, 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 boom. Get out of here. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. All right, double that. What you got for me? Keep 10% after prestiging. Research tech. Research tree progress is kept after prestige. Holy crap. Map levels are kept after prestiging. I mean, that's when you're getting real nutty with it. And this is just infinite, huh? 300 per kill. I mean, my guess is that... Wish we had time to get more, but there's no freaking way. Let's go in and check to see how much the next prestige level is. Because I have to imagine the ones that permanently reveal the maps and stuff they gotta be the last ones, right? Because that's getting bonkers at that point. Take a look. 1.84 million, huh? Wow. I mean, we are getting money at a quite frankly absurd rate, to be fair. Like, just, I don't even need to leave the frickin' menu here. Holy crap. Yeah, I mean, it's coming in fast and furious, that's for sure. All right, maybe we do have time. Do we, though? I don't know. I'm having fun. I hope you guys are too. I love incremental games. I feel like I don't get to show them off too often on the channel, but something about making progress feels real good to me. Like visibly seeing that you're making progress. It's like a dopamine hit. I've got ADHD real bad though, and a real big problem with procrastinating. So seeing progress being made anywhere is like, I enjoy it because I'm not doing a good job of it in real life, you know? I should have gotten the 10%. It's okay. Immediately fixed. Yeah, it kind of almost makes sense to just sit on the frickin' menu at this point because we're making a lot of money. We're chilling over here. It's gotta be frickin' infinite on the map upgrades, right? Because if it's letting you keep them, that's crazy. We are just cruising so hard on this. Okay, it doesn't fully make sense at this point to sit and wait on the screen there. I think we're at a point where it makes more sense to go to the No Man's Land, though. This 256K, I mean, we're getting 4,000 a second, 4,500. All right. 106 thou. Yeah. Get that at some point. 5,000 a second. Holy. Boom, 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 boom. I missed you. Boom, 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 boom. Get out of here. Okay. I've already forgotten. I as I said, I've got real bad ADHD. I haven't had medication for it in years. And also, it's so hot, so thoughts are like flying into my head. I'm saying them out loud, and then they're gone forever. 256 is the number that I was thinking that I saw 1,000 times and was aiming for, but then kept forgetting. Okay, good, 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 good. What, 1.84 mil? Yeah, there's no way we're getting to that. Right? You're at 48 minutes. I don't know. You might get to that. I just kind of want to see if that's the last level of upgrades. 256. I remember the number. I remembered. I'm not super dumb. only mostly super dumb. 8,000 a second is crazy. Definitely makes more sense for me to get the 80, which is 120 at least, which is increased by the 10% times 2, right? So the 500 per kill, it's kind of like, who cares? It still makes more sense to go for the prestige than the next level of map, because I think the prestige is less than 2 million and the map is not. I'm curious what the map is like though. 173,000. I don't think so. It doesn't make sense to do that at this point because it's so cheap. And this, I mean, might as well sit here. Boom. That's up to 256,000. Holy. Once you unlock the permanent map upgrades, man, you gotta be just cruising from the get-go. I feel like there definitely has to be, with how fast we're getting money, there's gotta be a point where it doesn't make any sense at all to go in and murder people, right? Because the permanent progress is gonna guarantee that you should just sit there. Well, I guess to be fair, though, it did also say that you can keep your research upgrades, too, which is nuts. Which makes me wonder how deep how deep the game goes there. Like, how many maps are there? I know in the description it says it's short. And I will get the price for you once we finish up the game, because I'm not entirely sure what it is. Okay. Get out of here. I still would like to know why I'm doing all this murder. just because, you know? Like, what did these guys do? They're sitting in Peaceful Prairie, and I'm like, nope. I took that personally. You're not allowed in my Peaceful Prairie. And then I took it on a campaign to grenade them all to death forevermore. All right, we are making 20,000 a second, which is just quite frankly insane. We're maxed out on Intel. So we should prestige are the words that I'm trying to say out loud. I actually don't remember the prices of anything I talked about. I'm gonna buy this just to see if it's worth the upgrade here. I feel like it's not, right? We're at 22.3. At best, this is gonna go to like 24K, right? Yeah, not even. So yeah, it's definitely not worth it to buy that anymore. Might as well just save up for the 1.8 million or whatever we were at. Get out of here, tank. All right, if it's not 2 mil, I'm going back in. Boom, boom, boom. Get out of here. Oh, you're not dead? I was like, why am I stuck here? Not at 2 mil, so we go again. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, still not at 2.8 or whatever the heck I said, 1.8, 2 mil. Intel, I need less of you, I have to be honest. Got too much intel. Need to dumb it down so I can do more murder. Alright, what did I say was the value? 1.8? 0.84? Probably makes sense to just sit here for a second. Yeah, we're at 9 out of 9? Yeah. Okay. That is just so meaningless compared to these two. Okay, there is more. +1 bomb damage, so it'd be one shot in tanks. % chance to spawn intel per map levels. I gotta be honest, I have too much intel as is. The bomb damage seems worth getting. Doubles income again for 18. I am surprised this tree keeps going, man. I thought for sure that was going to be the end, because these upgrades are freaking insane. But it is not the end. It is not the end. Okay, I'm going to go in here one more time while I'm doing my final thoughts, or attempting to. I think the game is very neat. Oh my god, we got a missile. Love it. Love it. Big fan. I like the animation on this bad boy. I think the game is neat. I do wonder how deep it goes. It said it was short, but I'm looking at this and I'm like, okay, I thought it was going to be over, but it's definitely not. I'm going to go in again. I want to do more murder. Jungle? You're not prepared for me, jungle. Now it kind of makes more sense because the upgrades are permanent to go for more valuable ones. I do kind of wish I knew what the max level of the maps was, if there even is one. Unlucky for you, sir. Sorry, I said I was going to do an outro, and I'm like... continuing to play. Okay, I gotta stop playing. It's been 54 minutes. All right, I think the game is very neat. I like the gameplay loop. It's very satisfying. I wish that we had upgraded from grenade to, like, I don't know, dynamite to... I wish that each of these explosive upgrades actually changed up what you were dropping. That would be fun. It's not a huge gripe or anything. It was just very satisfying to see the grenade get upgraded to a missile at the end there. So I feel like it would be like a dopamine thing to see, like, aha, now I've got this freaking frag grenade instead of my stick grenade or whatever. And now I've got dynamite, and that's kind of fun. But I like the gameplay loop. It's fun. You get busted pretty fast, and that feels good. It feels satisfying to prestige. I can do it already just by sitting here, which is interesting. Unlock the tundra. Hold on, now I want to see the upgrade matches. Swamp. There's a lot of maps, man. More bombs. I don't need it. What is this? 1% income per map level. Holy, that goes crazy, man. Anyways, I gotta freaking finish my outro. Sorry. The game's neat. I think the dev did a very good job. I encourage you to check it out yourself. Let me check the Steam store page, which, by the way, I'll put a link to in the description below. The game is full price, $5.49. It's currently sitting at 40% off, so $3.29. I mean, that's less than the price of a cup of coffee. I think that you definitely will get $3.29 worth out of this one. I'm having a blast with it. I am struggling to do my outro because I want to keep clicking buttons, man. But I encourage you to check it out. Like I said, I'll put a link in the description below so that you can check it out yourself. I don't think the demo is up anymore. It's not. No, it is. It is. I'm sorry. So you can even play the demo if you want. I don't know if progress carries over, to be honest. I have no clue. But yeah, I encourage you to check it out. Wishlist it if you would like to pick it up later and you don't want to fork over the $3.29 while it's 40% off, which I would recommend because that's quite a deal. But yeah, I think the dev did a great job. It's fun. It's addicting. I want to keep doing it. And I'm struggling with this outro, so I will stop rambling now. Check out the game, wishlist it, helps out devs. If you want to help me out, I appreciate it greatly if you left a comment and or a like. It really does help out a channel of this size immensely. Every single like and comment matters. It really does. I can't stress that enough. And if you want to see more from me, my name is Quantic Flux. I put out a new video every single day in my Check It Out series, where I check out a new, usually indie, usually roguelike game. If it sounds like something you'd like to see more of, I'd be happy to have you subscribe. Thank you very much for your time. I truly do appreciate it, and I hope I see you in the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.